tonight. I'm Stefania Lardy.
And I'm Justice Abood. And tonight, before we start anything, we'd like to give a special thanks to Nick Lombardi, Charlie Noel, Anthony Fazio, Peter Corso, and Brandon Ferber for helping us out. Also to the tech advisor, Mr. Jake Corelli, he's back there too. And the custodial staff for helping us set up and putting this all together. So, okay, so our first performer tonight is going to be Ava Silberman. But first, we are trying something new this year. We're going to interview our performers and get to know a little bit about them and about what they're performing and all the experience they've had and all that stuff like that. So, start with Ava. Hey girl, how's it going? Hey. So, to start off, I do know that the piece you're performing tonight is a musical theater piece. Could you tell us a little bit about how you got into theater and singing?
That's a long story, but I can tell you the condensed version. So, I mean, I was always into it. If you know me really well, you would know when I was very little, I had an obsession with Mary Poppins, and that's kind of how it started. And then when I was in 2nd grade, I was in The King and I here, and I loved it, and I didn't want to stop ever. So
that's awesome. Who would you say are some of the artists / shows that you think have influenced your taste in music?
I mean, like I said before, definitely Mary Poppins, then like a long line.
Maybe just people in your life that you think.
So, I mean, my mom would always play, like, records and stuff that she had, and I was always, like, really into that. And I was exposed to great musical theater when I was very young, and that was, like, very important to how I am today, I guess.
That's cool. So I also know when it comes to theater that you're very expressive. I've seen it and I love it all the time. Like even when you don't even need to be in choir class during warm-ups, this girl is always expressive all the time. You can see what she's feeling on her face and it's awesome. Do you think there's anybody in your family that you got that from, or is that your own little like quirk that you acquired?
I mean, I like to think it's my own, but my brother is the same way, so.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I know.
So like you're just always like on.
I'm just always on. And like sometimes I don't even know I'm on. And then like someone's like, wow, you're grumpy today. I'm like, what? I didn't know that.
That's funny. I think it's a good thing though, that you always see what like you're feeling and you're always expressive. I like that. So getting back to your song choice, could you tell us a bit about it, the title, what it's about, and why you picked it?
So it's called You've Got Possibilities. I actually heard it for the first time a few weeks ago. I went to go see Prince of Broadway, amazing show. And I was on the lookout for a song, as I always am. And I came across it, and it was sung by one of the amazing artists that I had a chance to play one of her parts. I was Carla in The Heights of the Summer, so I was like especially into it. But it's called You've Got Possibilities, and it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, just as like a musical that was popular in the 60s. And it focuses on Clark Kent's secretary who sees something special in him and wants to bring it out. But she obviously can't, because then everyone would know he's Superman. It's kind of just a fun song.
Yeah, I actually heard her sing it the other day, and you sound great. So I'm sure we're in for a treat. So let's get it up for Ava. She's gonna sing. Yeah, she's gonna sing. There's some awesome. What's the song name?
You've Got Possibilities.
You've Got Possibilities.